So so something happened to me today, and or I should say I had an experience today while I was at work, and it's I've been sitting on this since I got home because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna do a video about this, and it got to the point where I was like, damn it, do a video about this because someone gets to hear this and someone needs to hear this message. Specifically, a man, young men get to hear this message. So I recognize today there's three things that men can tend to do, right? And I wrote this down so I can stay on point. The three things: push through, bottle up, isolate. Push through, bottle up, isolate. Now, what came today in this experience was something that has been in my space, something that I actually experienced the day before. And I don't know what it was, but yesterday I was I don't know, I was just like in a space. I had something going on. I don't know what. I've yet to know. Well, actually, I don't know what it was actually. Maybe it was a collection of things. Excuse me. And I found myself pushing through. Like, I'll get through this, man. It's no big deal. I'll get through this. And then I found myself doing the second thing, bottling up my emotions, trying to hide it, trying to resist it. And it happened, I was with my man Walt from work, man. He came with me while I went food shopping, and we were just talking about some life situations. And like, I was by the freaking rice and beans in the aisle, man. I started crying. And I was in the aisle, and I was just like, people around, I was like, keep it together. And I was like, wow, what am I doing, man? Like, I could let go. And I was resistant. And yesterday I didn't isolate as much, but like when man Walt wanted to spend time, I found myself being resistant because I wanted to be by myself. Now, this happened for me, and then it came to a head today when I was at work, and I was working with a young man, and he was asking for a workout. I was like, yo, I'm gonna take you through something, man. Come with me. And so I was taking him, was gonna take him through some body weight movements and animal flow, and he was just in a lot of pain physically, like his wrist, his body. I could tell he's like maybe medicating himself. I don't know. But I could tell like there was a lot of stuff going on. So I was like, man, come on, man. You know what, man? Just lie down for a second. Let's breathe. So while he was face down, I had him doing crocodile breath, and I had him just breathe. Now before this, like when he was like, this is hurting, he was like, I'll push through. Don't worry about it. I'll be all right. Don't worry about it. I'll be all right. And I was like, no, motherfucker, no, man. You're not going to be all right, man. Like, so let's listen to what your body's telling you. You come in here, you work hard. So let's freaking just chill. Get it out of his stress state. So while he's in crocodile breath, I have my hand on his back. I'm giving him some Reiki. For those that have yet to know what Reiki is like energy healing, energy shifting, clearing out blocks in your energy fields. And I could feel his body, his back convulsing, the muscles in his back convulsing. Like fireworks in his back. And all of a sudden he jumped up and he started crying. And I was like, all right, man, something's coming up. So I was like, listen, let's just go somewhere so you could have your space and we're good. So I brought him to a space in the gym where there was no one there. And I had him breathe, and then he let it all out. And by me, I mean his emotions. He was crying. He was like, I don't know why I'm crying. I was like, it doesn't matter. Cry, motherfucker. Cry. And he was like, I don't know why, but I feel better. Yeah, I know. And then he went on to tell me, he was like, I just feel lonely. I feel like I have no one to talk to. I feel like I'm by myself. And I was sitting away from him, so I was like, man, you mind if I sit next to you, man? So I sat down next to him. He's like, yeah, please. I sat down next to him. I was like, man, you're never alone. And I told him some of my situation, what happened to me yesterday. And that was a perfect example of pushing through, bottling up, and isolating. And I'm concerned for young men and men in general, because this is a common theme. Like, I don't know, I feel people's energy. So when I'm in the gym, I feel a lot of shit. I'm like, ooh. Sometimes I gotta walk away because I'm like, yo, that's intense right now. I don't know, like, ee. So what I'm saying here is, and I'm gonna wrap this up because I don't like being on here longer than 5 minutes, is, men, it's time to step the fuck up. Be free of bottling up. Be free of isolation. Be free of pushing through and be in a present moment. And, you know, I invited this man to a weekend that I did almost 6 years ago called it's a Mankind Project's New Warrior Training Adventure. And I told him that shit shifted my life, man, because before I went to that, I was feeling like shit about myself because I just separated from my former wife. I left my kid. He was 18 months. I felt like an asshole. I felt like shit about myself. And I was drinking heavily, so I was hoping to crash my car and kill myself. And I went to this weekend and things lifted for me. Not only was I able to be free of pushing through, even though sometimes I still do it, I was able to be present and tap into the emotions that I was feeling, learn emotional intelligence. I was able to be in a space with other men and be vulnerable. I was able to be in a space supported by other men with authenticity, truth, and love. And I invite men to do this weekend. If it was up to me, man, and like, you know, I have yet to be financially, financial abundance is in me, so it's coming. And I know for a fact when I get to the point where it's like I could just shed out money, I'm gonna have scholarships for men to go do this because, damn it, it's time. It's time for the up level. It's freaking 2020. So that old bullshit men's mentality and how men did shit back in the fucking 50s, that shit is canceled, man. Fuck that shit. Because you know what happens is when men keep bottling up, pushing through and isolating, men end up fucking killing themselves and acting like everything's fucking cool and everything's great. No, I'm fine. I'm in pain. I'm going to be okay. And bottling up emotions and isolating, acting like no one's ever been through what you've been through. And I'm telling you right now, man, another cat's been through what you've been through. Believe me when I tell you, another cat has been through what you've been through. So there's no reason for you to have to do this alone. Do a weekend, damn it. Find support. Let it go. Be present. It's my invitation to you, man. Listen, and I'm telling you this because it's not like I'm freaking an angel. I'm working through this stuff too, and I've learned the tools, and it's an application of the tools. And my invitation is for men to get these tools and apply them to your life because it is a game changer for you. Usually I'll be like, it's for you and your family. Forget all that. I'm talking about you. It's about you, okay? Because all you take care of you. What I'm learning, I take care of me. You take care of you. Everything else will fall in the line. Everything. So I'm wrapping up with that. I'm wrapping up with this. Men, I invite you to do a weekend. Mankind Project, New Warrior Training Adventure. Get on that shit. Because I'm telling you, once you go, things are going to be completely different for you. Completely different for you. Completely different for you. Bless up. And for men that are watching this, if you want to reach out, man. I got you. I'll put you in touch with somebody. Or if it's like, hey, I need to talk. Yo, man, listen, we can talk. DM me. Whatever it is, man. I want you to know you are never alone. You never have been. And everything you need is already inside you. So stop bottling up some shit. Let it flow so it can create space and flow into something divine. All right? I'm out. Peace.